Everyone, how's it going? Today's topic is all about introducing yourself, and let me introduce myself. My name is Caca Pujaya. My complete name is Caca Pujaya Sari. I come from Kuningan and now I live in Bandung. Um, I'm 34 years old and I'm currently working as a journalist. And I've been working as a journalist for about 10 years. It's quite a long time, all right? And then I'm married. I have two children, a boy and a girl. The first one is a girl. She is 5 years old, and the second one is a boy. He is 2 years old. All right. In my spare time, I like watching YouTube videos, especially about language learning, and then self-development, and also about business. All right, that's what I do in my free time. So that's all for my introduction. Thanks and bye bye. Hi everyone, how's it going? I hope you are in good condition, and I hope you have a wonderful life as always. So I want to participate in this challenge by talking about today's topic, and that is about describing my job. So for those of you who don't know what I do, I'm actually a full-time journalist. I work for a regional newspaper based in Bandung, and I've been working for this company for about 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. It's been a long time, right? And sometimes I don't even realize that I've been working for such a long time. But what I like from this job is that I can find and meet a lot of people from different backgrounds. So for example, in the morning you can meet and interview a farmer, and then in the afternoon you can meet other people such as authorities, and then probably celebrities, and also other figures. And in the evening you might have with some entrepreneurs or some businessmen. So it's really fun, to be able to meet and find a lot of people from different backgrounds. And again, what I like from this job is that I can move around to some places. So I moved around a bit to Purwakarta for a couple months, and then Subang for a couple months as well, and then Indramayu for almost 1 year. And also I have traveled to other countries, to Thailand in 2015. I covered international event in there. And then also in 2017 I traveled to Singapore and Malaysia. So it's really fun, it's really interesting to be able to travel around some countries. And about my job description, it looks really simple. Only writing and then send it to editorial news, and then in the following day the news will be published in the newspaper. It looks real simple, but if you look deeper into what I do, it's not that simple, because you have to make sure that the stories that you write are accurate and accountable. So you have to interview people, and then you have to observe on the ground, and you have to make sure that the stories that you write are not controversial. And what I mean controversial here is that you have to cover both sides. Okay, so not only one side, but you have to cover both sides. So it's full of responsibility, and sometimes it's frustrating, it's tiring, but yeah, you have to do that. And what I don't like about this job is that it's really strict to the deadline. So I have to work under the deadline, and I have to get my job done before 6 p.m. every day. So the deadline is every day, It's not every week, it's not every month, but every single day. Yeah, so sometimes I don't like it. But what makes me stay in this job for such a long time is that also because I love writing. I love writing, and this job makes me write every single day, right? So can you imagine that I write every single day for almost 10 years? So that's my advantage, and that's my experience. And yeah, that is also why I could write my first book, Dijamin Pwede Ngomong Inggris. Alright, so that's all I can say about my job. Thank you for attention, and see you. Hi everyone, how's it going? So this is day 3, and in this video I'm gonna talk about my family. Well, I'm the 6th child of 7 brothers and sisters, but my older sister, she passed away in 2012, so it's only 6 of us now. And also my dad, he passed away in 2014, 2 years after my older sister. And that's why my mom now lives alone in my hometown, because all of her kids now live outside our hometown. So it kind of, we miss each other because we rarely meet each other. We only meet probably once a year on the day of Eid al-Fitr. But during this pandemic, we sometimes do video call so we can get in touch with each other. And about myself, I'm married, and now I have 2 children, a boy and a girl. The first one is a girl, she is 2 years old, and the second one is a boy. The first one is a girl, she is 5 years old, and the second one is a boy, he is 2 years old. And a little story about how I met my wife. So actually I didn't date her, I did ta'aruf with her, and it only took 3 months for us to get to know each other until we decided to get married the next year. So at the beginning of the year we were married in Bogor, my wife's hometown, and then after that we moved to Bandung, and now we live in Bandung because I work here in Bandung. And my children, they grow up now. I hope we can take care of our children, and also I can take care of my family. So that's all I want to say about my family. See you in the next video tomorrow. Hi everyone, how's it going? So this is day 4, and I'm going to talk about my hobbies. Well, back then when I was younger, I was into badminton, and I really liked doing badminton because I wanted to become a badminton player. But then I failed, and then I quit. But no, not because I didn't become a badminton player, but I quit because of something else. It was because of my activities, like I was getting more busy, and then I feel like I didn't have much time doing that sport again. So yeah, badminton is not my hobby anymore. But now my hobby is more like watching YouTube videos about English learning, about language learning, and then self-development, and also about business. And why I like watching YouTube videos about language learning? Because I'm always amazed by polyglots, those who speak more than one language, and they speak many languages very well. So it's like they can communicate differently in those languages that they speak, and they it's kind of, they are more better, they have better understanding about how to communicate with other people. So that's amazing. And then Why I like watching YouTube videos on self-development and business? Again, because I'm always amazed by young entrepreneurs and businessmen who built their own business at a very young age and they are successful. Yeah, and I also want to be like that. So I think this is the right time for me to develop my skill set, and then hopefully someday in the future I can build my own business. That's interesting, right? So that's all I can say about my hobbies, and thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.